Hello everybody, I'm Randall R. You see the word rapture here. A seizing by violence, and it's little used. Transport, ecstasy, violence of a pleasing passion, extreme joy or pleasure, and violence. Rapidity with violence, a hurrying along with velocity, as rolling with torrent, rapture. Enthusiasm, uncommon heat of imagination. Now, you know what? Now, this describes what everybody calls the rapture, but it actually, to me, is like when you're arrested by the police. And if I may, I will describe some examples of being arrested by the police. One, you could be seized and thrown into the car door of a police car, denting their car door with your head. You can also be sitting in the back of a police car while handcuffed and be hit over the head with a flashlight 1 to 3 times by an officer. You can also be maced while you're sitting there in handcuffs for some reason. You can be in a jail cell and be taken out and put into a contraption and nearly asphyxiated, all because you're in the military and being taunted because 1986 was when Rainbow came out. And in November 86, that happened to me 5 years before Rodney King. I was nearly asphyxiated by officers who were teasing and taunting me because I was in the military after I'd been placed in a jail. I can think of other examples like that of being arrested. Also being hung out the back of a police car by your hands while they're handcuffed, thereby severing the nerves in your hands, and you're losing the ability to play guitar and things. Yeah, 2 of my nerves were severed in my hands from that incident. All to make it look like I resisted arrest. That's the same incident where I was in a police car earlier that night because I was in a police car for over 6 hours. And at the beginning of that 6 hours, I was hit over the head with a flashlight while in the back of the cruiser. So that's what rapture means to me. A seizing by violence, violence being applied, physical violence, mental and emotional violence also, all in the name of protecting law and order. Well, all I can say is, those who promise liberty are themselves the servants of corruption. A beast rose up out of the land with 2 horns and spoke as a dragon. 2 Peter 2:19. Liberty and freedom. Who promises you liberty and freedom that you have to keep paying for and dying for, other than the United States of America? The land of the free, the home of the brave, where nobody stood up to these people who have taken an oath and so forth. So it becomes like a facade, a charade. The public trust has been lost again and again and again. And there's people that say we're waiting on a rapture. You're waiting to be seized by violence, to be arrested, accosted, physically and violently harmed, yanked, torn, ripped, transported with violence and velocity? Well, that sounds like getting arrested by police officers in the United States of America to me, because that's usually what happens to me when I get arrested. And I'm telling you the truth. I can't help but laugh. We're going home soon, I hope. Thanks for watching.